And we have liftoff. There we go. All right. Everything is on time. Do I have audio on the game? Yes, I hear them walk.
Watch out for any artillery barrages. Spread out.
I don't think that's gonna be a thing in this one. Because, yes, people, this is the 18 versus 18 format, which means we're not gonna get any kind of artillery or other shenanigans. We're gonna only get infantry combat of the finest quality. Now, this is a special little match, and you know what, I'm not gonna put it out again, because you have mentioned it so many times yesterday on the other stream. But it's gonna be a fun, perhaps so, thank you. It's gonna be a fun, lovely little match here tonight. And we're just gonna decide some of the future of the 18 versus 18s, at least stat-wise in the roster. Roster, is that the word? Yeah, not. Oh well. At the moment, both teams are marching onward. Now, I would like to see TAW basically do a bit of a north and south push and then crush from both sides. Nah? I would basically say I would like to see that from both sides. At the moment, it seems like it's going to be mostly just a push in the north of most of the combat. Southern fights are breaking out. And now they're slowly, now the CDO is slowly breaking off a bit with their troops towards the middle ground. I think the initial group that's gonna reach that point is gonna be TAW, though. The Art of War are gonna make it there first, potentially, unless they got slowed down a bit. Which at the moment might not be the case. Yeah, one CDO is not slowing down. Chin others are getting blasted, though. That could be a big one. Arty made it to the house first. Not in yet. Made it into the building. First one in the building is one CDO. That being said, it was mostly the TAW boys making their way here. But initial house sittery, whatever you want to call it, goes to the people of one CDO. Fights breaking out in the north. South is mostly just long range, as you would expect. Then again, also you will see that one CDO has a bit of an advantage with those lovely hedges. I will actually go down there for 1 second, just for one little second. I think my mouse wheel is a bit broken. There we go, a bit of a cinematic little thing there while we're making our way forward. And it's these little trenches that are basically going to help them fight off the west on vulnerable areas. Then you go over here to these little trenches, also currently are helping them already with fighting off people coming from the west. Speaking of grenades, yes. For one little nice placed MG here, can already take down most of these guys. That's the thing I'm actually not seeing. Where's the MG? Are they not rocking an MG right now? What is this? What is this? Double MG in the north instead. TAW, on that, has set up the MG here. That's what you do in these kind of situations. That's nice. Could have gone with a further away MG. Actually, they're rocking 2 MGs at the front. Interesting. I would have gone with maybe only 1 MG, but I like where Barry is right now. I would have set the other one back on the left a bit more on the west. Maybe over there even. Nah. And then just go by ping fire. That being said, TAW at the moment are starting to capture this again. It's not the strongest push, but it is. It is. It was bodies. Bodies are being dropped. Jesus Christ. Bodies are being dropped, though. Dropped hard. The initial push from TAW. I'm gonna call them TAW. So if you think, oh, well, who the heck is TAW? It's TAW. Speaking of fun little things. That's fine. For a second, I thought they were a bit out there. Because again, little heads up that you can only fight in this 2x2 sector. G and H and 3 and 4. Only this area is allowed. And they're all falling back. What? What? Did something happen that I... What? And I guess both sides have decided to not play on... What the heck is... The thing is, I have command chat muted right now because of that. We don't want to have the info all the time. You know what? I might actually talk to Smash for a second. Is that okay? That should be okay. Smash!
Yellow.
Why are you guys stopping to play? What's going on?
Trying to build some stamina, dude.
I did not understand a single word. Okay. I have no idea why it's... Okay, that was a word. Apparently something has happened here. Sorry about that, kids. Apparently something was not right, question mark. I hope that I get some kind of info. Anything would be lovely right now. I might actually for that moment... Video settings apply. I will for that moment actually... God, wouldn't it be nice if you had that spread out a bit? Leadership, that one.
What was the status up there in the north, Watson? How much did you meet?
Not too sure yet. There was definitely at least 3 up top, so we reckon there was an OP up there.
Wait, did... No, the garrison...
We had 2 good spawn wipes on them and took an enemy Gary OP down with a rocket. Had a very good start. Maybe we won't get that again.
Yeah, if they do the same thing again, we should start flanking in the first 5-6 minutes. We were gaining ground quickly.
Sorry, boys, to bother you. Any info what's happening right now?
Hi, boss. So what happened was both of us referees, both me and the other referee on TAW, forgot to half cap the point. So it gave us an unfair advantage at the start.
Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, so okay. Fair enough. I will mute you guys again. Just write in chat, please, when you start again.
Roger.
Thank you. There we go. Let me just mute them again because I don't want to hear their tactics and things. That would be a D move. So yeah, that just happened. I mean, to be fair, it's fine. There was a bit of a miscommunication there. All good. Because I like that neither side realized that they messed it up. Yeah, because they didn't capture. That is, yeah, that's let me just type that in chat. Sadly, we have a little restart. There was a little F. Let me just write it like this. There we go. God damn it. No, great. That's fun. Mother. Quick. How do we call this? Little thing there while we're waiting for a moment. Let me just check. Well, guess we're just gonna. Let me just write in here. Thanks. All right, we're gonna have a liftoff in 2 minutes, guys. Restart. Active in nearly exactly 7 minutes for you guys. It's 2 minutes for me. There we go. You know what? We're gonna take the moment here just for you to basically witness and enjoy the beauty of this little screen here. You can actually see who has played, and I guess the scores are gonna be a bit higher now. But which is not important because we're not gonna get a full match. But yeah, 1 minute left until we actually get the thingy. Let me just do a little thing because I would like to have a no, it's a browser source visibility. Can I just do a little feature thing? Is it gonna work? Because I don't like that I have to push the button all the time. Can I just live on stream automate something? That's my counter and timer button. There we go. I call it county button. There's I'm great at phrasing things. Let me just see if that works. County button. Yeah, county button is good. County button is good. Okay, county button works. What happened for restart? You'll know in a moment. It's gonna be special. But yes, we're gonna have the lift off in just a moment. And this time, I'm gonna go on the Axis side, because why not? Okay, the thing is now they have a bit of a spoiler both sides, how both sides react. And again, it's gonna be mostly a south push. It's gonna be a slight little north push, okay. Are they gonna go north mostly again? Let me just see. Quite some bodies here, and I think they have a bit more people in the south. Might just be me though. Alright, let me just get in position and mood and everything. Let me also... There we have the lift off. There we go. I was going to say, let me just cut the music, because that would be a smart thing to do. There we go. Are we on 1 second off? It's fine, it's fine. At 1 second, nobody's gonna notice. But yeah, it's 30 minutes now, kids. I'm sorry. Maybe we see a nice little rocket or something now at the start, because they know where they're moving, the enemy at least, kinda, maybe? Will we see something cool? Will we not? We will see. I mean, you basically get like 1.5 matches now in one, instead of one. That's kinda nice, right? Oh boy. Oh well. But these boys are spreading out quite nicely. I like it, because that is always the worry that they might get rocketeered by another little rocket. So we see the same kind of formation again. With TAW being a bit more southern, I think. Sorry, with one CDO being a bit more southern. And it seems like the initial, this time they are a bit more quicker on the one CDO side when it comes to actually getting towards them Hardpoint. And it looks like a bit quicker here. Also, they're pushing it more at the moment. Actually, that can't be, because they're both the same amount of people. Fire is coming down, though. Mark is also coming down. What is killing them there? And the MG got taken down. Look at that. That MG is taken down. I would assume that was probably Tessan down there. I would assume. Which is going to help them a lot, because that MG, taking that down at the very start is going to help them get into the point more. And this time we have Gingy, TAW, the first ones to actually enter the hard point here. Sorry, enter the versus the house. And they're making their way into the building. I have not activated my thingy. House combat happening. Ooh. And it's Bazio against Shinji. And the bigger house clear for one CDO. Lovely little move there. TAW needs to get the upper hand here. TAW needs to get inside. Close. TAW needs to get inside that building, because that building, if you can hold that building, you can lock down the whole area. And at the moment, that should be doable for TAW if they just throw the bodies into the building. Because there's no satchels in this format. If they just make their way inside that building instead of standing around it. Oh, boys. Then they would have the upper hand. They would just need to breach in there. If the first 3 people die, that's fine. The other 3 are going to at least man the house. That's the important part. Baked frame with the grenades there. Bazio still defending the main entrance? Well, the entrance area. Line fire there. And now it's one CDO making the way more and more in. Shinji might get flanked now for both sides in a moment. Not near, because Bazio is just up there and is demolishing them. That being said, again, TAW is still in the run here. They are still forward. Problem is they're getting slightly surrounded in the north, the south, and the east. It is, Jesus. And that will be a horrible situation for them, because now they can get shot from 3 different sides. But some of the boys are making their way as little bush boys. Is that a bush rookies? What is the current phrase of that? For because good. I mean, they have their forward OP, which is nice, but then again, as soon as it gets noticed, it's gonna go. Wide rocket there. Barimaki making his way with the MG, clearing out the front. And again, taken down there from the sides. Judge also just waiting for that spawn wave. Now, if he knows where they are spawning, he could actually get a grenade out, get everything done, and that forward spawn would be demolished. Ooh, Judge might actually get... No, turn around, turn around! Oh god, Judge gets a nice, easy kill there. I was going to say he doesn't notice the MG though, but... Oh! TAW has made its way into the building. Could be amazing if they can spawn on that OP now. And make their way inside the building. Then they... could still turn this around any moment. Tiny, adorable little spawn wave making its way. Those rockets are a bit very wild. I mean, I like the motivation and the bravado, but that was a bit too wild. Rocket-wise. And you might have noticed already, TAW has lost the house again. Barimaki making his way. That could be a nice moment here. Nice little Rambo MG action from TAW. From Barimaki. And they're falling. Oh no. He doesn't hear it. Well, then again, it's very loud. Are you for... Sure. I mean, having an MG42 right next to you, that should be a giveaway. Okay. TAW still again trying to go for the house. Very nice play here. Now, the thing is also they need some map control, which at the moment they are lacking heavily here. I mean, they are going... I think this is the right moment to say they're going for the blitz here. They're just trying to pressure through, even though everything else is blue territory. They're just basically trying to blitz through there in the middle. Which at the moment is draining the resources heavily, as in manpower. Well, manpower as in human life, so to say. If they would have more people in that building, it could be helpful. If locking down the area in all directions. But at the moment, that might be the wrong play here. They need to get some kind of control over either the north and the south. If they can get that house, and on either side, north or south, they are in a better position. But right now, they will just bleed out. If they can't keep up the flow of people, that sounds horrible. The flow of people, they can't keep their back up, their troops here. Then they're gonna bleed out. They're still capturing it. No, not slowly, they're not capturing it anymore. Because now they're starting to bleed out. That's 2 more people spawning. And still, the rockets from One CDO here tonight. Not great. I'm sorry, I approve of my One CDO boys, but those were some odd rockets here tonight. The grenade, on the other hand. Mwah. And now the problem is here, because the squad leader is in the building. However, the OP is gone. And now they have bled out. Now they're trying to push in here again. But Crichton is gonna A, slow them down, B, kill some of them, 3... I mean, I don't need a 3 because 1 and 2 were so good points. Yeah, exactly. Let's go a bit up. We have looked at that point enough. Let's go a bit on the sides. Because all these boys deserve... Let's go to the other edge. But we have 3 squads for each team. That's how it's done. And you can't really jump between the squads. So right now we will see probably 3 MGs on this map. Vertical just blind firing at this point, I would assume. Just that little hedge area. Which is the play to do here. Because they're gonna keep coming from this area here. And even a random hit is still a hit. And that's the issue, because like Tezan and others, that try to get the MG, they have to get that right, find that lovely little pixel, because it's there somewhere. Somewhere there's the MG. There we go, the fire. Could be the shot now. He should have vision on the MG. He's instead throwing grenades. He might have heard something, he might have seen something, I'm a bit unsure. Well, he at least gets some boys. He gets some boys on the hardpoint. Not really going for the thing, and One CDO is just slowly moving forward / waiting at the moment. Cheeky little play there, should have maybe abandoned that one, especially with the MG hammering down. And I'm actually gonna go up there, because we would like to see the MG as well here. And the moment I say it, it dies. That is how this goes. That's how it goes. Well. Where did you come from suddenly, boy? Christensen. Making his way forward, and they're clearing out the front door here. They're clearing out the front door of the hardpoint. And this is not looking good for TAW at the moment. The Art of War having some trouble here. With even getting into the area of the hardpoint now, because people are flanked from the south. And are dominating the firefights at the moment. I would like to see TAW do a bit better here, as in trading nicer. Like, nah, maybe one TAW guy gets like 5 kills. Like, nice 5 kill streak, that would be nice. Ah, but it's just these sneaky boys from one city out. Standing here. Take them down. And I'm gonna take a little sip there for a second. Ah, lovely. Now he needs to watch out because he's getting slowly into the area where he's not allowed to go anymore. Because again, this is the battlefield area, so you can't go all the way. And that's actually a nice play from Christensen. He is going to stay back. He's going to look for OPs clearly. He's not allowed to destroy the garrison. However, he's absolutely fine of destroying OPs. And maybe just stand here on the side there and not shoot, which he's now doing. Might get spotted with that though. Does anybody... I myself would have got a bit more around. Maybe even build an OP here. You know, you can't be cheeky. Maybe an OP would have been a bit too cheeky here, but then again, we know more than he does. An OP would have basically destroyed the whole north here. But then again, we see more than they do, so fair enough. TAW at the moment is reforming in the western area of the hardpoint. And both squad leaders are making their way to the front here. Interesting. I see they're mostly just, I would assume, doing some commentary, sorry. Doing some squad talk here right now. Slash checking the map. I will go on the map for 1 second just to see where the OPs is. Mostly north focus, as we see, and a bit of a backup, not backup, southern spawn at the moment. Alright, 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 fair enough. Fair enough. And still some one city old boy just down there waiting for his moment to strike. Speaking of, let's give the man the credit here. That was a great reflex. Sorry about that. Ah, that was nice. And that's gonna again slow down because now they know, oh, there's somebody down there near our base at the south. And that's gonna be again another thorn in their sides, just gonna make all the other ones, the ones that are approaching, a bit worried that there might be somebody lying in wait. It's gonna be a problem because they can't put down OPs because there might be somebody here and they know they're losing people as well as getting slowed down. That's a very nice play. Now the thing would have been here to find the OP, then again, that's the benefit and the horror of the wheat field, that you can't often find these OPs. You can hear them sometimes, but they're also often hidden, and you might just randomly get one. Speaking of random fun, I'm going to go... How is Abs still alive? Just for 1 second, I'm gonna stay on Absu here. Because the man has made it into the hardpoint area. That is worthy of some credit. Ah. Shots being fired.
We're from friendlies.
I don't want to hear what they're doing there. I don't want to... I mean, we're not gonna get much information here. Now, this is the thing, maybe... Ah! You naughty boy. You naughty boy. Alright. And we go up in the sky again. Rockets. And it'll answer because people have been asking this in the past. Yes, if you destroy an enemy garrison... Now we have 2 garrisons on both sides. If you destroy the enemy garrison, even if in the last second of the match, your side loses. So some of the rockets need to be a bit more precise, because if you miss and you accidentally destroy the enemy garrison like over there, yeah, your side is gonna lose. Speaking of fun little things, I'm gonna go in the north because we have not checked out the north yet with little Watts and others. Is he doing the sniffies? No, he's enjoying the foliage though. Watson against Starwurst. Ah, nice. Alright, alright, alright. More coming in. MG now hammering down as well. Pardon. Batman making his way forward. Now some sexy little grenades could be the answer here. And there's also an OP here, which could be Where's that OP? Oh, did it get a roof? Or just... Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Wait, what? Did it get... Yeah, it got removed. Yeah, because it was too close. Okay, fair enough. And they lost it again. This could be an actual potential nice push. I'm gonna angle it a bit more. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna angle it a bit more so you can see everything for a second. I mean, they're doing a bit of a northern push here. I'm just trying to see what's going on the other sides. Yeah, it was just a northern push. They are trying to make a thing here. South getting cleared out at the moment. Still, that might have been the OP actually. And I think that was the OP. That was TAW's OP gone. Potentially? Oh, I'm sorry. I have a bit of a sore throat. I'm sorry about that, kids. Really didn't do this match. But then I thought, I can't let you guys not have a nice little match. So I'm just casting while I'm sick. Sorry about that. I'm also here for these little encounters. Tap, 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 tap. These fun little encounters. Which are now gonna be countered by MG fire. Somebody dies. One of my little lights, one of my blue boys is dying at the front. Let's mow everything down that general direction. Well, I should try. Yeah, it's gonna take some moments to actually get there. And in the meantime, I see a nice little attempt of a push here, direct push. Let me just take a little sip again. Sorry. I will need to hydrate a few more times. Sorry about that. Cheeky little grenade there, just avoided death. And it seems like the Art of War are trying to get the hand in the north mostly. Getting that little compound area. Well, compound. A little farming house area up there. And potentially trying to oh wow, Smash actually won that combat. Interesting. Huh. And trying to find OPs and other spawns up here in the north. Which, to be fair, would be quite doable if they can make it over there. Little cinematic little angle there. Monkey on the MG. Mowing them down. And now the thing is, where do you go? Where do you go from here? Because right now if I go up in the sky, yes, I know. The thing is, the direct push would of course be a sexy one. You can use the on the west, you can use the, what's it called, the wheat field. Quite to your advantage, you can make it quite easily over there. The south is a bit of a problem with MG fire and other things, because one CDO can position some MGs, like maybe here for example, or that one, and can just basically mow through here through this wheat field. Bam! There we go, better. So that wheat field could be used to get a bit forward, like these boys are currently, and then just basically break into the hardpoint itself. It seems like no, they're still fighting, but north and middle at the moment. The south is still completely ignored by TAW. I mean, they have one guy there trying to block them a bit. But at the moment, it's a nice little diagonal thing, isn't it? Just gonna go. What? Sorry, I need a new mouse. This mouse is a bit broken. So the grenade was a smoke. There was a smoke. They are trying to go for a push here. Could be nice. Some smokes and some offensive grenades could help here with clearing out the front. But again, they're starting to bleed out. Crichton also going as a running MG. That's a thing we see here sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And it seems like the push was not meant to be. Oh, they're just basically waiting for gathering more people. Fair enough, fair enough. Only thing is, they need to actually get these people now. Yeah, that's the problem. They need to have a force to actually get in the hardpoint. They have some people in the hardpoint, then that is going to be a benefit for them. Like, have one, if you have 2 MGs in that building, oh god, north-south covered. Ah. If you have even 1 MG, or maybe even 1 GM the sides just covering the entrance, that will already help them a lot. And it's only, there we go, 9 minutes 30 left. 9 minutes 30 left until we have the end of this lovely 30-minute match. Didn't see how the time has flown by, Jesus. Trying to go there. Oh, it's a bit of a push in the north. That might become a danger to the OPs. I will go up there for a second. I could even ping, couldn't I? Oh, that could be the moment. Hard to felt about to, and the OP is gone. Squad leader also nowhere to be seen now. Watson is up there. Watson needs to get his butt into a safe zone. Oh, and he falls. Was he able to drop? No, OP was not dropped. That means that our friends from the Baker squad were not able to get their northern OP up and running. Should get carried by Charlie squad here. I had to check there. Yes, I know, even though I just had it open. I know. That could be a moment if they are able to use that to advantage, but I mean, they're gathering mostly in the middle just to trying to get that push here going. But they're having some trouble actually advancing here. And they're getting more down by a counter MG. At the moment we have an MG fight. I might actually go into... It's gonna be a bit loud, boys. It's gonna be a bit loud for a moment. Ah, yes. MG butt cam. Yeah, and that's the nightmare here. And Odin has decided to not play anymore. Interesting. But what? He's waiting for a medic. Oh, fair enough. They might not have an OP. They should have an OP here, right? There should be an OP at this point. There's no... Why would you do that? Yeah, at this point, I would redeploy. I would redeploy Odin. Just saying. And we are having less than 8 minutes, 7 minutes 20 left. And we're seeing another push here. This lovely person is making their way. Does not kill burn soon. I don't know what the name is. That person here. I should have like a little list in future of the names that are playing. Ah, but I don't know the names before, so fair enough. Oh, we might see an amazing moment here. Oh, God. CJ making his way through. Knife. Escaping certain doom, making his way. Is not getting spotted by the rest. Take more people down. That grenade is hot. That grenade is hot, but CJ dies. Just few feet away from the OP, which should have broken. If that went through there, if he would have gone through, it would have killed the whole frontier. That would have wiped the whole push here. And with 6 minutes 20 left, that would have been awful. That would have been awful for the people of... I thought for a second I saw something very weird. I'm getting old. But it would have been awful for TAW here. It would have been awful for TAW. They do know that there's a spawn there because they keep spawning. Well, where else would they spawn? And some brave boys in the actual hardpoint area. Now a nice little rocket would be very welcome here. Just in the angle. Like one little rocket up there through the opening. Bap! Clears the whole room out. I'm looking at you, Mesva, there. Come on, Mesva. Ah, would have been his moment here to shine. Maybe we get it still. And only 5-ish minutes left. Yeah, grenade. They know they're there. And he's decided to go for the close combat thing. And that, I think, was an OP that is gone now. Metza not using the rocket to blast the innards, but instead going in with the personal touch, so to say. Speaking of, can I see him now run in and just basically... Ah, okay. No, it's a smoke. I wouldn't mind seeing him go in there with a melee weapon. Trying to stay alive just to keep that forefront going. Ah, it might be the end though. It might be. No. Metzwa, if he goes up, he will see him. And that's the nightmare of this close combat. Because you never know where one of the guys is gonna pop up suddenly. Little jump into the sky. Not gonna go there. And at the moment, I mean, look at this. It's a blue area at the moment. TAW needs to get their stuff up here. They need to get their pushes going. They need to either dominate one. I mean, the north is looking nice. They need some kind of angle, either directly or double push, like that little thing from here or up there, and then a little swoop over the roads. In from behind, maybe taking down some OPs and things. Speaking of, still the OPs are still all up. Yeah. They need to get in there. And I see again that some shenanigans are being made. Some shenanigans are being made. Grenades out. Surprisingly, we only killed one person. Nate. You might want to. There was a human error there. Get it? Because it's... And, I'm sorry. Could be a great moment. Misses. Misses. Hit. Could still go amazing if he gets there and gets that OP. With 3 minutes left. Or a grenade or something. No, don't go. Ah! And dies. Christensen might pick up the pace here a bit. Pick up the pace, pick up the slack, whatever you want to call it. He might be fine. I will actually zoom out for a second. And it's nothing is lost yet. TAW could just make their way in if they can generate a push here. If they can generate a push here with these people. If they could get their people in here, that would be a nice little push. That would be a nice little moment. But at the moment, the problem is again... The enemy is controlling the south of the MG, so you can't cross over the open areas, you can't cross there, you're gonna just get slowed down. You have people while the MG is down there, but you have the people on the hardpoint, and you have people in the north as well. And if I want to complain about one thing tonight, I have not seen a single good rocket by one CDO, and I know that all this one CDO anti-tank players are gonna be angry with me, but I have not seen a single good rocket tonight. Sorry about that one. 1 minute 48 left. And it's not important that it's still open because they don't need to capture it in these under 2 minutes. They just need to start pushing it. If they are making the way and actually starting to basically start capturing it, then it would already go into overtime, and then they can play for as long as they want. Well, 35 minutes mostly, because then the map is gonna change, but still. That would be amazing. Shinji realizing he needs to get his body in there. We're reaching the last minute. And again, map control. The old sexy fella that we have here. That is a weird way of phrasing it. But again, you have that definitely control with the MGs up there. One got taken down. It could be nice. Could be helpful. 50 seconds left. But at the moment, I don't see... Oh my god, he's still doing his magic here. And again, they're not stopping that little squad there. And that... Was that an OP? I'm getting unsure now because of the placement. And also there's a cloud right now here. And that is probably it. That is CJC 989. Clearing out the whole front for TAW. And now they need to spawn... Oh, they all spawn their garrisons. There's only one... Ace, the only squad at alone with an OP running one. And we're reaching the last few seconds. Getting more down. And that is... beep! Time. I would assume at least... That's thanks. Any GGs in chat. That would normally symbolize that the match is over. I'm gonna go on a glimpse and say that they have realized that there's no push progress here. Yeah, I think that is the end. That is the end. And the OP is also gone in the back. Well, they're not running GG, but I would assume that is the end of it. Little heads up, we're gonna show the high scores at the end while I take a little sip. Drinkies. Ah. There we go. Lovely. Alright. And while they're still doing some nice little fightings... Is the time? Game over, game over, game over. Time is up, GG. Yeah, it's over, guys. It's definitely over. And then it goes to victory. The victory is going here to 1 CDO. After a very nice little match there. After a very nice little match here. Ah.